Idaho is a migration magnet.
It was growing at a breakneck speed.
Idaho as a whole continues to grow.
People are moving out of Washington, followed by California, pushed out
Idaho
of their
ranked highest in
neighborhoods.
population growth in the last decade.
Agricultural land lost, fueled by population growth.
Who are the people moving here?
Based on my own experience and how many people I meet that come from that background, I will say it, someone prove me wrong, that it is the largest concentration of former and current first responders anywhere in the US. I don't think I'm wrong.
And Idaho's population growth has been growing, pretty steady for the last decade or so. And a lot of those folks are retired law enforcement from out of state, and they've come here because our state is beautiful. It's a great place to be, and lots of resources and outdoors and all of those kinds of things.
In the 70s, LAPD officers started coming up here, like moving up here after retirement. I have met a few people who are like, oh yeah, my dad moved up here in the 70s after he retired now and established this place. So I think that kind of put it on the map. And I don't know where it started. It must have been a random guy who's like, hey man, I found this paradise up north, like we gotta go. And that just kind of has become a thing. So there's a ton of officers from LAPD, San Diego County Sheriff's Department, San Diego City, all of that have found their way up here. But then you have other groups too. I mean, you've got a whole group from Seattle. And I know this because I'm tied into a few retiree groups up here, and there's a group of 40 Seattle PD that are retired and that are, have their monthly coffee group and they get together. CHP, so the department I came from, there are 40 plus CHP members that we know of that are in the area that, and we get together monthly.
I think we've seen it over the last, 5 years or less. Certified officers laterally transfer to agencies from out of state to in-state. I've talked to officers from out of state that have called me and looking to come to my agency, and they're like, in Idaho, they still arrest people for illegal drugs, and that's one reason I want to come to your state. I want to be able to do my job and make a difference, and it's from states that used to be able to do that, and they've decriminalized some things or defunded their resources and stuff like that, and they come to Idaho where they can enjoy their career and make a difference.
There definitely are some that are unhappy where they're working right now. So these are younger people, love the job. They find that whatever state or city they're working in now, they can't do the job that they sign up for, right? For, the district attorney doesn't back them. There's too much liability, so the department won't let them enforce the law, which is their job. And that bugs a lot of people because that's, they come onto this job to help. So what we found here in North Idaho is that these departments still very much want that. And that's why North Idaho is the way it is. So a lot of these guys and gals, they know that, and they come up here, they get a job up here, oftentimes taking a huge pay cut because the pay here does not compare to a lot of other states. But it's worth it to them to raise their families in a place that is safe and has those old school values.